Americans are prepping for a doomsday event. Is this something new? No, it's not. There have been preppers since before sliced bread. This isn't a new idea, but people are preparing for catastrophe in the country. EMP, a blackout, a black swan event, maybe even a meteorite hitting the planet. People are preparing for the worst of the worst, just in case it does happen or for when it does happen. Some people, they know that we're close to the end of the world, or they have that understanding that we're close to the end of the world. We're living through the last days. There are people that are prepping for that. There are people that have their bug out bags. Listen, we're going to get into it as the video goes on further. Break this down. Give some facts. Give some logic. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new, 2 thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. Are you prepping? Are you preparing? Let's get into the video.
It's about to get real. Now, I don't know what preparedness means to some of you, but baby, you better go ahead and get prepared. And if you waiting for the news to tell you, oh, well, you need to run out, you need to get this, it's too late.
First comment that I see is getting right with the Most High is being prepared, in my opinion. I agree. You got to get right with the Father first. Then you will have his protection. You do his will. You keep his commandments. Let's just put that out there. This video, not to scare you, is to prepare you for what is going to come. We know who will be saved and how to be saved. And we ain't talking about religious talk, the way that the pastors talk about it. No, we're not talking about it that way. You got to get right.
Do you know the first states that are going to go down if the dollar collapses? Let me show you. Let's check it out. Dollar Apocalypse Survival Guide for the Next Great Depression. Right here, chapter 22, the first U.S. states that will go down after the dollar comes home. First, it talks about which state, then where the state will break first. Talks about social unrest, not to count on city services, clean water and extra fuel, if you live in a crowded city, connecting with people who have trades and skills. And it goes state by state into details and directions about each one. This book also talks about exactly what to do if martial law is declared, and how to protect your property, home, and assets when crime skyrockets and law enforcement is stretched beyond their limits, and the side hustles to make money that are only going to be available in a crisis, and where to invest before the collapse happens. Even medicines you need to get before the pharmacies run dry. This is an amazing new resource, and every home should have a copy of this book for the coming days ahead. It's written by David Bates. He's an economist. He's the one who helped his family and a lot of people during the crisis of 2007. Also, Claude Davis. He's one of the only people that are alive left that knew how to survive the Great Depression.
This big bullshit bill is another step towards the destruction of the middle class and the fall of society. But we're not going to panic. We're not going to get overwhelmed. We're going to prep. You're going to want to get a big gas tank with a pump, so that before your gas goes bad, you can put it into your car and replenish. Emergency water storage is a must. You can get these stackable containers so that it saves space. Remember to have 1 gallon per person per day for drinking and hygiene purposes.
1 gallon per day per person, right? So let's say we have a blackout and the power is out for 30 days. You need 30 gallons of water. If you don't have water, you will perish quicker than if you don't have food. Meaning you could go longer without food than you can water. They say you can only last 3 to 4 days without water, but you could go several weeks without food. So you want to make sure you have not only food, but you want to make sure you have water. That's priority more than food, but you want to make sure you have both, but definitely have enough water. People don't take how precious water is, how much you need it. When you don't have it, then that's when it's a problem. That's when people will be fighting over it. You got to think of an EMP or the power goes out, then you cannot get water. Most people, they get water out of the faucet or from their refrigerator. That's all controlled by electricity. So if the grid were to go down, you would not have access to water. This is why you have to prepare now and stock up. Get those containers, get those big gallons of water for a doomsday event. Gas. You want to make sure you have gas. Everybody that got them Teslas, man. Y'all seen the movie Leave the World Behind. The subliminal messages that they put in there. People's Teslas will not be moving. They'll be stuck, stagnant, won't be able to go nowhere. Once again, that's EV. That's controlled by electricity. It's electric. That's why they want everybody to go out and get these electric vehicles for when this does happen, because it will be a planned attack. The World Economic Forum has already been warning this. They said it'll be worse than C-19. More people will perish than C-19 as well. But let's keep it going.
Your short-term food storage is going to consist of all the foods you eat on a regular basis. You're just going to keep more. You're going to rotate and replenish as needed. For our long-term food storage, we can buy things in bulk, put them in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers so they can last years. We're also going to have our bug out bag or go bag in case we need to leave immediately. All our stuff will be in one place and we'll have 72 hours worth of supplies. One of the most important things you're going to have is a generator big enough to operate your refrigerator, because the last thing we want is all of the food in our refrigerator and freezer to go bad.
Now, I just want to speak on this as far as a generator go. They say that's a good idea, but at the same time, if you're the only one with a generator or it's a power outage, you will be under attack. Generators are loud. You don't want to become a target. You want to make sure you have dry foods, beans, rice, canned goods. You can get one of those 3-month food supplies where the food doesn't expire for years. Make sure you got dry oats as well. Then you want to have a propane stove. You get one of the little portable ones, the ones that you can take with you. That way you can cook the food.
I got a bug out bag, a rucksack, a doomsday bag. Can y'all believe how big this bag is? Way above my knees. And I love it. It comes with all types of pockets. Pocket on the side, big pocket in the front, even a small pocket on the top. We're prepping for doomsday. With everything that's going on in the world right now, yeah, you have to prep. I highly recommend getting these. And not to mention, it's at a great price right now. It's lightweight. But you're thinking maybe after a while when you put something heavy in a lightweight sack, it's gonna feel heavy. Not with this. Trust me, we were a military family, so my husband has already tested this out. Get yourself a bag and prep.
Yeah, right now is the time. We see everything unfolding in this country. We see how bad it's getting. We see that we are on the brink of catastrophe. We are on the brink of collapse. And this one is going to be real bad. I'm telling you, it's going to be real bad. You want to be prepared. If you want scriptures, you want to have oil in your lamps. We even got people predicting. We know nobody knows the day or hour, but people are predicting that, Mashiach will return soon. We don't know the day or hour once again, but we do know that we are getting close, or closer, I should say. And we just want to be prepared, family. We don't want to be one of the people that are scrambling when it does hit the fan. The grocery stores only have about 3 days worth of food, and you don't want to be in the midst of that. It's going to be a lot of violence, a lot of crime. You don't want to be a part of that or involved in that. You just don't want to become a victim or a target at all. You want to stay prepared. That way you don't have to get prepared. And we've seen even Walmart speak about the bug out bags or align their stores where they had all of the preparation items in the same little area. That's showing you. We see the elites building bunkers, even though that won't save them. But we're going to speak on that later on the video. They're spending trillions on bunkers. So even the people that control this planet right now, currently the devils on earth, they know that it's falling. They know that Babylon is coming to an end and that they have to get prepared. They're doing it in a way that they think that won't save them either. Saying all of that to say, it's time to start prepping. Don't be distracted and prepare. Just stay prepared. This guy right here, he's been preparing for a while. He got 3 years worth of preparation ahead of him. Let's watch it.
I have been prepping for about 3 years now, and I have acquired quite a few things. I've been getting ready for those natural disasters, economic disasters, political disasters. We stocked up on a lot of the short-term foods that you might use within 2-3 month period. Stocked up on your freezer foods, things you can store for a couple of years and don't have to worry about it. We've stocked up on home defense, family defense, self-defense. We got a lot of things that a lot of people just don't think about. A lot of times, a lot of people think it's pretty extreme. It certainly don't hurt to be ready for anything.
That's right. It don't hurt to be ready. And look at this. He's really at advantage because he got most of those items for a great deal. If he bought them 3 years ago, which he did, he didn't even experience this inflationary period that we're going through when he purchased those. He didn't experience the tariffs boosting prices or nothing. He got great deals on those. All of the items you see, really. If you think it's extreme or not, it's nothing wrong with it. You want to be ready just in case, not unprepared. You see what I'm saying? If nothing happens, okay, cool. But then if something does happen, at least you've been preparing for it.
You never know when your local water system's going to get contaminated. Even if you're on well water, something could spill and contaminate the groundwater.
True, just like the Flint water crisis. I'm from Michigan. I'm not from Flint, but I know people and I got family from Flint. I remember when it first popped off. I think it was like 2014. It could be unexpected. Your water's contaminated. Then what? I agree.
Having that long-term food for when you have to hunker down for a long time really helps. We have solar generators, we have backup batteries, we have solar panels, and we have power inverters. Plenty of toilet paper to combat that toilet paper shortage. Packing food away in Mylar is definitely something we did a lot of. Having go bags ready to go just in case you do have to go, it's also a definite thing you should be doing. Alternative ways to filter water is also a good thing.
That's a good one. That is a good one. And on Amazon, they have the little droplets, or they have a little version of what he got right there, the portable ones that you could take with you. And you could basically go to a stream or go to a lake or whatever, something like that. And even rainwater, you could take that and purify it. That way you have drinking water. Hey, take notes, family. Take notes from that video. He got a lot of information right there in that small clip.
If you're not prepping for an apocalypse, keep scrolling. This video is not for you. Okay, now that all my preppers are here, I need to show you what I'm doing to get my family ready in the event of an emergency, such as a national power grid outage, which is much closer than we think according to experts. The first thing that's recommended to do to get started on preparation is food preparation, because the first thing that is gone in the event of an emergency is food. What I like to do is get Mylar bags. Mylar bags are made of thick, durable material that will protect your food from light, moisture, oxygen. They're also heat resistant, also keep pests out of your food as well.
Switzerland might be the only country on this earth that's prepared for the end of the world, y'all. Got over 370,000 bunkers, enough for their whole population. By law, every citizen there gotta have a bunker. So it ain't no just billionaires getting in. It ain't no lottery you gotta win. It's guaranteed for every citizen to have a bunker. They got tunnels underneath their mountains with blast doors as big as houses, y'all. Do y'all know how fucking big that is? Sonnenberg Tunnel is built to house over 20,000 people, y'all. It got its own hospital in there. It got food. It got water. Everything. You name it. As of right now, most people are using these bunkers as storage or as a wine cellar. But by law, these bunkers gotta stay ready. As of right now, with the world on edge, Switzerland is dropping millions to upgrade these bunkers right now. I don't know if y'all understand. If something was to go down while the rest of the world is panicking, running around and shit trying to find somewhere to go, Switzerland, they chilling, because if it hit the fan, they gonna go right to the bunker, because everybody has a spot. Switzerland built their plan for the end of the world, but where's yours?
Now look, I told y'all we was gonna speak on these bunkers. The millionaires, the billionaires, the elites are building bunkers. He's saying Switzerland has a bunker for every single citizen. Let me just tell you this. A bunker cannot stop the wrath of Yahuwah the Most High. It cannot stop the wrath and the judgment that's coming to all of these evil, wicked people. His people will be spared and passed over. That's the thing. So if you're building a bunker, you already know that judgment is coming towards you for your evil deeds, all of your evil doing. You already know that judgment is near, that your time is up. Now they can try, but you can't outrun the Most High. You cannot beat him. You cannot defeat him. Y'all got a rude awakening. Y'all spending all y'all money for nothing. But I'm telling you, you see how they know that the end is near. The 400 years that we'd be a slave in a land that is not our own is up. That ended in 2019. 1619 to 2019 made the 400 years that Genesis promised, right? The veil has been lifted. Our people are increasing in knowledge. And we see wickedness is unfolding tenfold. We are in the last days. You see the enemy preparing as well, building bunkers. But that's not the way you want to prepare. You want to prepare by getting right with the Most High, first of all, Yahuwah. You also want to prepare by, there's nothing wrong with having food and water, keeping the 10 Commandments. Y'all know the whole nine, Hebrew fam. Y'all know what y'all got to do. To everybody else, y'all got to do the same or it's going to be bad. I'm going to just tell you that. We got Trump in office. I think that man going to be the Antichrist. Keep it real with you. He wants to be. But I'm going to just tell you this, family. It's getting close. So this video right here ain't to scare you. It's to prepare you. And it's a wake-up call to people that are asleep, man. It's time to get right. And if you think it's necessary that you need protection, you need food, you need water, you need all of these things that you've seen on this video. You need to learn how to do CPR. I mean, you need to learn how to make a fire in case you have to cook on fire. Get your bug out bag. If you think all of that's necessary, because we might have to evacuate this country, then you do that as well. Make sure you got your passport too, man. But yeah, family, let me know what y'all think about this video. I could go on and on with this video. I don't want it to be long and drawn out because I got more game I should drop. And if y'all want to see more videos like this, I'll drop more game in those videos. Y'all let me know. But drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. People are preparing for a doomsday event in the end of the world. Peace to my Hebrew fam. Shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate you. Love you.